put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you for choosing us and thank you for staying with us. We are in studio and we're speaking about the Tobago National Movement Tobago Council, their 25th anniversary and award ceremony taking place this weekend. And in studio we have the Honorable Laurence Hislop. He is the PRO of the Tobago Council, and we also have the chairman of the council as well to give us some information, Mr. Learie Paul, to give us some information and updates as it relates to the celebration. Good morning, gentlemen, in your red. It's Christmas time. I know the red is for your party, but we're talking Christmas this morning. It's Christmas time. It's a festive time. So welcome to the program this morning. Welcome, welcome.
Good morning. Thank you, and thank you for having us.
Right.
It's a pleasure being here.
Of course.
Good morning to your listening and viewing audience.
Right. Thank you.
Of course, good morning to Tobago.
Of course, of course. So we're talking about an annual 25 years, celebrating 25 years of service. Right, and we just want to talk a little bit about how it has been, the journey, the 25 years, the ups, the downs, the challenges, the wins, the losses, of course, and where we are today and what are we celebrating. Because if we're having an anniversary and an award, it means that we are celebrating something that we are proud of. So we want to have that conversation this morning.
Yes,
so
certainly, and thank you. We have, of course, the People's National Movement have a lot to celebrate, and it's our silver anniversary. We are celebrating 25 years of the People's National Movement Tobago Council, which was formed in 1998. And of course, we have our ups and we have our downs. And most importantly, for 21 of those 25 years, we were in governance. And we have seen the transformation of Tobago. And that's a lot to be proud of. If you want to start in terms of the wins, you look at the transformation of our roads, transformation of our institutions. We have constructed a number of schools in that 25 years, purchased lands like you remember that thing at Pigeon Point. Pigeon Point was a serious situation in Tobago, the whole of Tobago. And of course, we purchased Pigeon Point. We now have it and we enjoy Pigeon Point. And there are a number of other schools, health centers. Not only that, but personnel, where persons will now have access to education through the grants. And if you look at the hospital now, when you go up there, only locals. So I'm saying we have a lot to celebrate. I can list a number of things for you in the future time. We're very thankful to the people of Tobago as well, and those who have contributed. And that is why we are celebrating this year. That's why we are honoring 26 persons this year, actually, because it's 25 years. But we have our special persons, so we have 26 persons this year in terms of our celebration.
There's a question, that burning question I'd like to ask. For any level of success, there must be challenges. You must have to overcome some hurdles, some obstacles, some resistance, some even rebellion. How has the council, what was the approach to overcome the challenges, to see your deliverables, to see your successes, to see where you are today? What was the approach and how did you get to overcoming the things that are, some of the challenges can be hidden, some of them you just have to deal with them head on. How did you overcome those challenges?
Well, of course, we are praying people. But of course, any new institution, because the Tobago Council was new. Because we had Tobago East and Tobago West constituencies. And of course, we moved to the General Council to make that change through the convention, and it was made and accepted. And from there on, we were able to get our first leader, Mr. Over London, who had a lot of charm and was there as a teacher and was able to help us to understand and grow. And we have other leaders from those persons who were down in the trenches. With the Women's League was very strong. With Beatrice Julian, Lydia Paul, Cynthia Alfred, coming together, talking to young people, and guiding us to the way forward.
You said that Lydia Paul so casually and humbly. I loved her dearly. She taught me at White. That's many years ago.
Yes. So we were really happy to have those persons as our foundation. They are guiding us through this process. And of course, relations one with another is always challenging. But once you continue to communicate, and we're able to oversee all those challenges, where we can today be proud of 25 years. I'm proud as a Tobagonian and also proud as a member of the People's National Movement, when I've seen Tobago transform what it was then to what it is today, I'm proud.
Right.
And I'm sure Senator Laurence going to add to that.
I'm sure. So we're celebrating 25 years.
Yes.
We're awarding 26 people a special awardee. Are there categories? How did you select the people for the
Yes.
awards? What is the
So
approach?
let me go to the categories. Now, our first category will be the Platinum Award, which will be named after Mr. Neil Wilson. And as people of the Neil Wilson was on the backbone of the party, who literally carried the party for a number of years. And we say thanks to him and thanks to his family for those years of contribution. So we have a Platinum Award, which we call the Neil Wilson Award. This year, we have 3 persons, but going forward, we only have 1.
Okay. So the 3 persons are going to be awarded in that category.
Yes,
okay.
And then, you know, William the Conqueror Mackenzie. We also have a gold award called the William Mackenzie Award. And we are nominating 4 of our stalwarts in that category. And after that, we have what we call the Political Leaders Award, where we have 15 persons. We're also recognizing Women of Excellence and Youth of Excellence. So those are the categories. And going forward from this year, every anniversary, we are going to nominate 15 persons going forward. Because, you know, awards, although reward and recognition is always good, but there's so many persons who have contributed, you can't award everyone
That's right.
at the same time. So that next year, 15, following year, 15 again. So this executive took the decision under the political leader, Ansel Dennis, that we are going to cement that reward and recognition, and every year going forward, you're going to recognize persons.
And kudos for celebrating our young people, because they are the ones to lead the future.
Yeah,
and you know, when you give them that recognition, it gives them the encouragement and the confidence to take up leadership in a more serious and committed way. So kudos to you all for that.
We have youth in excellence.
That's
and of course,
right.
women, because, you know, the party, the backbone of this party has always been the women.
You know, women are very, very supportive in these areas, and we hold things together. We're not taking anything away from the men, but you know, we kind of have a way that we could simmer, we could gel things together. So thank you for that.
And that has been really, it worked with the People's National Movement. So we thank for all the women. We must remember some of those who have done the work before, that we can now celebrate.
Right, awesome. So, Senator, tell me about the event itself. It takes place this Saturday.
Yeah, it takes place this Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Fairways restaurant. We're looking to have a grand event. It is an awards and cocktail celebration. It is actually free to all party members, and you know, in the midst of that, we may have some people coming to snoop chairman to see whether or not the party will pull this off. But just to piggyback on what Chairman Paul says, we are an institution. We're not a party, we are a movement. That is what the People's National Movement is. We are a movement. And yes, we've had our challenges. Yes, we've had our wins. And the recent disappointments that we've had. But this says that we're still resilient. This says that the party remains relevant. The party is vibrant. We have our challenges in rebuilding. But I think this is a key event that says not only to our party members, but Tobago and Trinidad and Tobago, that the Tobago Council is still active, the Tobago Council is still relevant. And so party members are invited to come out, bring somebody. We're going to have a fun time Saturday evening from 6 p.m. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. We'll pack out fairways so that party members could be part and parcel of this event on Saturday.
And of course, it gives hope in light of, as you mentioned, the challenges. Of course, you have your challenges, and you know, you have to rebuild. So an event like this, especially at the end of the year, Christmas time, is a good time to plug in there. Listen, there's hope. We can do this. We're still together. We're going to rise above. So I want to give you congratulations to you all for your 25 years of staying together. I mean, to keep something going, even a marriage, a relationship, anything that lasts through the test of times is something worth. So I want to congratulate you guys, of course.
And it's good to honor. It's good to honor those who have worked, because one of the things Chairman may have missed is that the 15 members that we are honoring are some of our grassroots members from each electoral district. And this is the plan going forward every year, that our grassroots members, those who have worked in the trenches for those 25 years, those who made sure that those 21 years we were successful in governance, it is the grassroots membership that got us those wins, that were there in the trenches working. And so we're coming out to honor some of those people this year and every year going forward.
And honoring people is very honorable. If I could put it like that. So, you know, and again, congratulations to you guys. We're speaking about the People's National Movement, 25 years, celebrating 25 years of operation in Tobago, the Tobago Council. This weekend is the awards ceremony and anniversary celebration there at the fairways. It is free to all members of the party, and they are celebrating their wins, overcoming their challenges, and awarding people who have, you know, committed themselves and their lives to the growth and development of the party and bringing people up to ensure the party continues. So congratulations to you guys, and thank you so much for coming in studio this morning to share that information with us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for a short break before we continue conversations with our guest in studio. And of course, before we go, I'm going to invite you guys for us to say this tagline together. We are going to invite you to share the lives, share the lives, share the lives. We'll be back.